Good morning, everybody. It's quite early. It's like 5:30 in the morning or 6 o'clock. But I was asked to do a quick tutorial on how I do my pike and musky flies. Uh, I design them any way I can. Uh, I use basically the same techniques, and once you learn the techniques, you can pretty much do it how you want. Uh, First off, we have an Arex 6/0 hook here. For pike, I would suggest 2/0 to 6/0 if you can find bigger, maybe. First thing we want to do is attach a thread, which I've already done. And to make this fast, I got everything laid out here pretty decent. I got a little bit of EP fiber. I use it to give me the general length that I want. Plus, I have feathers already prepped and ready to go. First, I want to see exactly how far I'm going to get with my feathers. So I'm looking at about right here on the vise. Let me slide this over a little bit, right here on the vise. So I want to do that with the EP fiber. I want to go close to there, maybe a little further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cinch this down right in the middle. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it back. And I'm going to try to roll it around the shank a little bit. Cinch it down. So it's down. I want to give this just a quick angle cut. So I have that. And what I like to do is kind of like bulletproof all my flies, especially for my pike and muskie. So what I do is I put a dab of UV resin on it. This happens to be, it's Loon Clear here, but it's actually Solarez. I filled it and put it in a bottle. I got that on there. Now I want to add some flash. I got a little bit of crystal flash here. Take this and I'll pull out a little bit, and I'll pretty much do the same thing. I'll find the middle as close as I can. And what I'll do is I'll spin it around the shank and I'll wrap that. I'm not going to bulletproof that, but it gives you the general idea of what we're going to do here. And I like to, as I do it, put a clip on there to keep it tamed. Now I want to take a feather and strip off the back side of it a little bit. Cut it. And I'll lay that on the side. I got that one. Now I get one for the other side. So I got that in there. Next step is to figure out what color I'm going to use, and I got my colors laid out. This is going to be yellow and pink. I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow so you can see, have about an idea. It's about a little less than a pencil. I'll clip it off, clean it out the best I can. Usually I run a brush through it, but for this I know I'm pretty close. So we want to get about an idea where we want to be at, and we want to be about right there. So what I'll do is I'll clip the end of this off a little bit, make it square. Now I'll lay it on there. I'll wrap it twice, and I'll work it around the shank. Now I have it's on reverse. So I'll make a few ties, then I'll pull. Now I'll take an old pen marker, I'll put it on there like so, make sure I got it where I want it. Wrap it 2 or 3 times. Now this is where it's the tricky part. I pull it till I get the flare that I want. Then I wrap it a couple more times, and I go off the front of it like so. Bulletproof. We got that. I'm going to put one more on there. Same color, yellow. Now remember, you're trying to build a taper. So I'm trying to get just a hair longer. Clip off the ends, make it straight. Wrap it twice. Pull it. Take a wee little bit of flash. And I'll disperse that around the sides like I did the other one. Let's get them all the same length here. Should have did that first. Okay, we got that. Now we're going to do the same thing with our tube. We're going to push it back. And again, going to wrap it twice, 3 times. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull it till we get the flare that we want. Wrap it 2 or 3 more times. Go off in front. Bulletproof. Okay, now I'm going to add a couple more feathers. I'm going to lay it down the side just however you want it. You want to secure it in. Then we want to do the other side. Taking it in. Clean everything up. Okay. And again, I don't know what bulletproof is. And I'm going to put one more clump of yellow on, and then we're going to change colors to pink for the very front. So again, we got our little clump. Figure out our length. Cut it off square. Then we wrap it twice. We kind of work it around the shank, and we pull it tight. Wrap it a couple more times. Our tube again. Bulletproof. Now we're done with the yellow. Let's go with, we got some pink. Same thing. That one's pretty good in length. We're going to wrap it. Then we'll work it around the shank. Pull it tight. Wrap it a few times. And our tube. Pull till we get the flare we want. Wrap it 2 or 3 times off the front. Bulletproof. And we'll repeat this again with the pink. Again, our tube. Flare. Wrap a couple times off the front. Again, we'll bulletproof this. Let's go with pink one more time. Now when you do these, it could be your own special way of doing it. I kind of like use ideas from several different tires to figure this out. So you can pretty much do it however you really want to, in my opinion. There's no set way unless you're trying to copycat somebody's exact pattern. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a little piece of flash to this. Just something to give it a little sparkle. Okay, we'll push this back. Flare. Lock in place. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add, I think I'll just go with the pink. Some pink, one last feathers here. Pink. So we have a fly that matches somewhat. Okay, here's the pink. Wrap, 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 lock, lock. Okay, we got it. And I really hope this tutorial helps out a little bit, a little video. Put the one on the other side. And we're going to go with the pink nose. And I'm using a GPS 200 thread. I would say use something a little stronger, but you don't have to. I mean, use what you got. Okay, it pushes through. Wrap it. Pull for flare. And we're going to bulletproof this. Now, to finish a fly, everybody has their own way of doing it. Sometimes I use like a Lateris dubbing or something like that to put on it. This fly here, I'm just going to use the bucktail. Would finish it. Finish it off. Now, if you were going to make it articulated, you would add your shank, fill your shank, move it back, do the same thing till you get to the head of your fly. But with that being said, here's a quick one that'll get you through. I'll trim that up a little later. But there you go. Quick tutorial. A couple people asked me to do one, and that'll be all. Thank you.